Hello, beautiful creatures. My name is Quay, and this is Self Healing Tarot. I'll be channeling messages with spirit to bring us all deeper within ourselves. And so, the messages that I've already received for today are to not allow outside influences to change how you feel about yourself on the inside, not allowing people to control or have power over your emotions, staying in the light, staying true to yourself, and just not budging, being balanced within yourself. So already pre-shuffled. One of the cards that did come out for us today, it says allure cherish. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. So what I took from that is basically, as the card says, being around the people who cherish you, being around the people who bring light into your life, and also to being that light for yourself and being a light to others. So we're going to go deeper within the message. Spirit, what is this allure, cherish energy connected to? Two of Cups comes out. So it is a connection. And then the Three of Cups comes out right with it. So a connection to your emotions, a connection to the happy emotions, going deeper within your emotional state, and by you being around people who cherish and love you, and you in return giving that same energy, you're able to connect with the lighter emotional aspects of yourself. The Empress comes out. So the Empress, she creates, she allows things to come to her. She's passive, things blossom and bloom around her. So as we embody this Empress energy, because we're in a light emotional state, a joyous emotional state, and definitely being connected to our emotions, we're able to create from a heart space. We're able to nurture what it is that we're creating. It's just heavily rooted in our emotions. That's all I see is something that's coming from the heart. So let's go a little bit deeper. The Ten of Pentacles comes out. So this is where our abundance lies. It comes from our heart space, whatever it is that we want, either it be connection within other people, a connection to our businesses, a connection to our careers, whatever the case may be, a connection to ourselves. The abundance lies within our emotional state, within our heart. What makes us happy, you know? The Ace of Cups comes out. And because this is where our abundance lies, as we open up to this abundance, because we're fulfilled within ourselves, within our heart spaces, we can bring in a new loving beginning. We can bring in a new heartfelt beginning with whatever it is that we want or passionate about. What's the Ace of Cups? What's this new beginning connected to? The Hangman comes out. Sorry. The Hangman comes out. And the Hangman is about enlightenment. So, a new loving beginning that involves being enlightened and sitting within that enlightenment, the knowing of just everything and being able to go with that flow and surrender to the process, surrender to what this new beginning embodies, and not being worried or concerned about the outcome or how you're going to get there, whatever the case may be, but being able to surrender to that and being able to just sit in that and be enlightened by the different moments or the different synchronicities that happen along the way. The sun comes out, and as you're surrendering, positivity comes in, joy, you're even more joyous. Like, we're all in a place right now where things are being eliminated, and because we're right within our emotional state, positive things are coming to us. Five of Cups comes out. And even when we have disappointment and sadness and loss, we have to feel that. And then go back to what it is that does make us happy, what it is that is going right in our lives. You know, everything's not going to be perfect, but at the end of the day, you know, when we are going through those darker moments within our journeys, we have to feel that, process that energy, and then move back towards the light. But there's a balance between the two. This is Five of Cups. The Lovers comes out. So, you know, sometimes we have disappointments and losses and sadness towards, you know, our relationships. But again, we cannot allow the things that went wrong with people to stop us from having a loving heart and still being open and vulnerable to people who do love us and the people who do care about us. Five of Swords comes out, and not allowing this disappointment and loss to have us in a victim mentality, to have us in our thoughts about, oh, well, this happened to me and this person did this to me. You know, we all play a role within every situation in our lives. So take that time to process it and learn the lessons that you need to learn and move forward. You know, these are all moments of, because I went through this, I learned this, and moving forward with that knowledge, and still not allowing this disappointment, sadness, and loss to change your heart space. The Hierophant comes out. So being at a place of learning, continuing to learn and grow from all of your situations. You know, just learn what you need to learn, keep it in the back of the mind, and keep moving forward. But again, don't allow these negative situations to change your heart. I get it, hurt people. But at the end of the day, don't be that person who hurts people because you've been hurt. You know how it feels. It's not fair to a random somebody or somebody that you just met or whatever the case may be to inflict that pain and anger and manipulation towards them when they didn't have nothing to do with what it is that you've gone through. We all have a responsibility for ourselves individually to do the work and do what we need to do to heal and to not continue these destructive cycles. The judgment comes out. Then we come to a place as we're learning these lessons. Now we can awaken and go through a rebirth within what it is that we're learning. Now we're awake. Now we know what signs to look for. Now we know the red flags. Now we know, we just know. And because you're connected, we are connected to our emotions, we can feel these type of energies coming. And we can start making better decisions moving forward. The Hermit comes out. So, using what it is that we've learned within the lessons and going on a journey within ourselves and being solid within ourselves as we go in and introspect, go in and, like I said, just go deeper within yourself and maybe ask yourself, why was I attracted to that person? Or why did I allow this person to get this far with manipulation, with the lies, with the deceit? And learn from it. Learn about you and heal. Heal what it is that you want to heal within you so you don't make those same mistakes. And I know it's easier said than done. The devil comes out. So as we go within and learn more about ourselves, we also too got to understand that we have to learn about the shadow aspects of ourselves, the attachments that we have energetically, physically, whatever the case may be. But going within and doing this introspection and seeing who you are on both ends of the spectrum, the lighter side and the darker side. The Eight of Wands comes out. So as we explore different aspects of our inner world of who we are, then we go to a place where we have this forward movement towards what's here. What's this forward movement? What's this forward movement? What's the forward movement? So what's this forward movement? The Death card comes out. So forward movement towards transformation, towards ending this cycle of disappointment, loss, and sadness within lover situations and transforming who we are on the inside, transforming who we are on the outside. Going through a rebirth energy. Two of Wands comes out. So being able to now plan and create what it is that we want. Being able to see the world in a new lens and creating that world that we see, making plans and taking action towards something better. Eight of Cups comes out because we walked away. We walked away emotionally from, and it's right on top of the Five of Cups, from the sadness and the loss within this lover situation. Seven of Wands. Because we walked away, this is an energy of standing our ground, standing up for what it is that we believe in, standing up for what it is that we're creating within our lives, within our worlds. Four of Swords. Now we're at peace. Now we can rest, have mental rest, mental clarity, and hold on the truth within our emotional state. When you have mental peace, you have emotional peace, and vice versa. Well, these are the messages for today, and I thank you all for being here with me. Bye.